in Utah is glorious. That's the word I use to describe it. It's glorious, but it's also very short, and I always feel a bit desperate to try and soak up the season before the weather turns and that last leaf hits the ground. To calm ourselves and make the most of it, we called on a fellow fall lover to put our plans to paper. Jamie Cook with Wander and Scout is sharing the ultimate fall bucket list. These are 10 things you must do in Utah this season, and you share that feeling of desperation with me, like, gotta get in on it.
I'm with you 100%, and don't you feel like this fall's even better? Like, the colors are so vibrant this year. I'm just like drinking it in. I love it.
And the weather's been somewhat cooperative, but even this weekend, this last weekend, I said to Mark, we're eating every meal outside. We're gonna live outside because you do want to just soak it up.
We're soul sisters.
I know we are. And you did this ahead of time with your family, and you do this with the seasons and with the change of holiday. You put a bucket list to paper, and that kind of helps drive and direct what you do.
Yeah, I love it because it's stuff that we're gonna do anyway, but just like putting it up on our chalkboard makes it this, I don't know, it's like this tradition our kids love, just checking the boxes as we do each little thing. So we did this fall bucket list, and it's like really basic, you know, there's nothing like crazy on there. It's just curling up in a blanket or carving pumpkins or doing all the things that we normally do, but it just makes it that much more fun.
You say basic, and it is. These ideas are very simple and doable, but it's thorough. I feel like if you were to check off this list, you would feel like you have done fall right.
We've completed the season.
We've done it. So we're pulling from your list. We're borrowing from your ideas. First, apple picking. You got to check that off.
And you know what? I've never found an apple picking orchard that I love here, but what I do love is All Red Orchard in Provo. Have you ever been there?
No.
Ah, they've got the best, just fresh apples. And so we go there and pretend that that's like our apple picking experience. And we get Jana Golds and we get those Honey Crisps that are so good. And we put on our fall clothes. So that takes the place of, you know, we lived in Boston before and like it was our apple picking heaven. So this is like kind of taking the place of that.
Pumpkin picking, though, you can find that here.
Oh, heck yeah. Rolly's Red Barn in Santaquin. We love that place. It's like really going out to the country and you just have that like quiet, low-key fall feel. We also love Kuhara Farms in Draper.
Okay.
And they've got all sorts of cool Cinderella pumpkins and all kinds of different varieties. And
because the atmosphere of the pumpkin patch is part of it, but you'll also want to walk away with that golden, good, awesome pumpkin.
Oh, yeah. And I always try to direct my children, like, please, like, don't you want this pumpkin? You don't want that little tiny, you know, dinged up pumpkin. Let's choose this pumpkin.
It's like that subtle mom manipulation. No, this one has your name on it.
Exactly.
This one. How are the leaf piles at the cookhouse?
Oh, we're dominating the leaf piles. Come on now. Yeah, and I think this week is sort of like prime leaf pile jumping because the leaves are all starting to fall. I feel like this might be the last week of them staying on the trees because they're starting to fall fast.
Half the tissues.
But just getting in there, and you know what we love doing is the boomerang on the Instagram where the kids throw them and it like goes in reverse. And so we take videos just over and over of them throwing them, and it's so fun.
There's something mesmerizing about those videos, and I found myself thinking, did we have boomerang last fall? I don't know if we did. Did we?
I don't know.
It at least wasn't as popular, but yeah, it's like boomerang was made for leaf throwing and leaf jumping. Yes. All right, leaf peeping is next on your fall bucket list. So you gotta go see the colors.
Someone on Instagram said to me, like, I'm sorry, what is leaf peeping? And this was another thing that I learned in New England. Like, it's the ultimate place for leaf peeping, which is hunting for good leaves. And so I think the leaves are just about done in the canyons, but there's still so many great, vibrant colors, you know, down in the valley. So
the word peeping through her. She's like, I didn't know Jamie was a creeper. I didn't know that about her. Baking a pie. We've got to bake a pie, you say, for the fall season.
We made these apple hand pies for Baking Club, and the kids were all over them. These like little cute little mini pies that the girls got to hold in their hands, little bite-sized portions. So yeah.
You've also been busy baking donuts, I understand. The apple cider ones, right?
Well, we did pumpkin ones.
Pumpkin.
Yes, and they're amazing. I'll link the recipe on my Instagram on Wander and Scout. But yeah, this is a new tradition that we've done, and then we do donuts on a string with them. We had friends over, and the kids just go crazy, and I need to do a cleanse now after eating all those donuts.
No, just save it until after Christmas. Let's not kid ourselves.
Might as well.
There will be more donuts, more treats to come. A bonfire made your list of fall must-dos.
Yes, we went up Mill Creek Canyon last weekend, and we did like a little weenie roast and did s'mores, and the golden leaves were just surrounding us. It was the most idyllic setting. We like to go up to Church Fork, and they've got little fire pits, and it's just fun.
See, that was a twofer. You were leaf peeping, and you were bonfire.
You know it. And we were even doing the, what was that
The
thing?
boomerang.
The boomerang. We're even boomeranging there.
See, 3 in 1.
3 in
You're
1.
good. You're good. Football game. I've been to a few of these, and nothing says fall than being out in the fall air at Cougar Stadium and beyond, Lavelle Edwards Stadium. But it does put you in the fall mood, doesn't it?
Yes, and my 10-year-old's going to be so happy that he just made that picture up there because we have been watching his flag football also,
Okay.
and he's really into that. So there we are at Lavelle Edwards Stadium, but
Love it.
the Cougars are letting us down right now.
Well, I know, darn it. But we can still enjoy the game and the atmosphere of it all.
Exactly.
What's his number? We should give the number a shout out.
Oh, geez, 10?
Number 10.
Maybe.
Go number 10. The movie, we always have to do some form of entertainment on these bucket lists, and the movie that made your list is Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus, which turns out might be a little bit mature for some of the little ones.
Kind of scary.
It's a little scary.
Yeah, I remember, I have a memory, a distinct memory in my cousin's basement. My parents and my aunt and uncle went out to dinner, left us. We were old enough, you would think, obviously, to be by ourselves. We watched this movie, and I had nightmares for weeks.
Yeah,
I think I was like 14.
Maybe the likes of Brooke Walker should be watching Charlie Brown's
I'll
Great
go with
Pumpkin
that.
or something.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, but it's a fun one for the older kids.
And I heard rumors of a remake.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think there's a
Ooh.
remake in the works.
Is
Don't
Sarah
quote me on
Jessica
that.
Parker going to come back for
No,
that?
but she should, right? Her character's the best in the West. All right, thank you so much. A fabulous fall bucket list. Check off these activities, and you can feel good about your participation in the fall season. And if you do want to tackle the ultimate fall bucket list with your own family, we have created a free printable, including everything on this fun list of things to try this season. So go to our website, studio5.ksl.com, print off the list, and start enjoying that fall fun.